We are in a rental car and we're driving north on, I think, 395. And here on the left is the Sierra mountain range. You can see there's lots of snow. We're headed to Old Station. Hello, this is Bunny Tracks.
And this is Easily Forgotten.
And I'm going to do a quick information, food for thought this episode. And actually we wanted to kind of give you all an update, and maybe you all already know this, but we didn't. Since we're traveling through this area, we didn't realize all the volcanoes in this area. We passed Lassen, Mount Lassen, which is a volcano. And we didn't even know it was a national park, did you?
No. And actually, we're entering, Lassen is the southernmost volcano in the Cascade Range. And the Cascade Range is volcanic in nature, so almost every mountain up here is a volcano or has been a volcano at some point in the past, which kind of rules out our moving here after the trails are done.
But so we looked it up, and the top 18, I got to look at the list because I don't remember them, but the top 18 most dangerous volcanoes in the United States are I think it's Kilauea.
Before you do that, I mean, almost everybody's going to say, what about Yellowstone? Yellowstone is a distraction to the real trouble. When Yellowstone goes, yeah, half the United States is going to die, but that's not important. It's not really active right now. She's going to tell you the ones that we really need to be watching out for.
Yeah. It's Mount Kilauea in Hawaii is number 1, which I think is pretty much erupting all the time. Lava flow. Number 2 is Mount St. Helens in Washington. Number 3 is Mount Rainier in Washington, which they said that this one is the one that's most overdue. I'm glad we've already done the Wonderland Trail. Yeah. I'm not going to go through the whole list, but
look at number 11.
Number 11 is Lassen, volcanic.
Which until
center.
This week we'd never even heard of.
Yeah.
Or last week.
We've been looking at Lassen for the last week. And it's got a lot of snow on it. And we'll go and see Lassen when we're doing our southern section, but we're headed north right now.
We're staying in Hat Creek Valley, which has basically been formed from eruptions of Lassen over the millennia. And we were lucky enough to that Georgie took us down to a volcanic lava tube.
So we did get to walk through one of those. But I'm just amazed.
I was tricked. She told me it was a subway.
Yeah. I was amazed that all these, Mount Shasta, Mount Hood, Three Sisters, there's some in Alaska, Lassen, we already said, Mount Baker, Crater Lake. These are all in Oregon and Washington, and then California as well. So we just wanted to share that information because we were kind of amazed and we had never heard of Lassen. So,
although we have heard of the Ring of Fire, so we're not completely oblivious.
Yeah. So anyway, that's your food for thought for this episode.
Here we are. We've made our decision. We're jumping up to Old Station. So we're driving up, and we decided we'd take a little stop on the way up. We got the car for an extra day. So we took a little side trip, and here we are standing out here.
I'll show you. But we rented a car in, where was it? Down by the KOA. And then we spent the night. We spent the night in Carson City last night. So that'll give you a hint.
There.
So yeah.
We are at what Mark Twain considered the most beautiful place on earth, and I don't disagree with him too much. We are at Lake Tahoe. We're at Incline Village on the north side. We're in the Nevada side.
Isn't this gorgeous? People are out on the beach playing, and
so we're somewhere around 7
6,600 feet, 6,500 feet right now, but look at the Sierra to the south. I mean, it's just no time the snow is going to be off. I mean, one of those peaks down there is the PCT comes up to and crosses, so we can see Lake Tahoe from the trail, and then we continue on down to Truckee from there.
We're gonna head up the road. We just thought since we're so close to Lake Tahoe, we better stop and see it. And we had a burger and fries and ice cream at Incline Burger, and it was so good. Beautiful. Even more spectacular up here.
We made it up to Old Station and went into this gas station and asked the attendant if there were any trail angels that could help us out getting us back to Redding and drop the car off. She called an angel named Georgie, and we came out to her place and she let us stay in her little tree house. It's so cute. And we went into Redding. I'll show you her property. We went into Redding and had Chinese food at the airport, which was excellent. She lives up there in a house, and her trail name is Firefly. She's been helping hikers for many, many years. Her husband died about 7 years ago, and he is the one that helped build this place. But it just worked out perfectly. I think the trail provided for us. So we're going to stay here a couple nights and then head out. Jeannie works. We're coming out here to have some breakfast, and then we're heading out tomorrow. This is so pretty, sitting here in front of, which mountain is that?
That is the I think
Prospect?
Prospect, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Lassen, Sugarloaf. And in the distance is Shasta. This is the entrance to the subway cave.
And then
I've never been in a lava tube, so this is something new. Look at all this lava. It's going to get dark, so.
coolness coming out this
Ooh, it's nice and cool.
in July.
Wow.
What the hell is that?
This is neat.
Stub Toe Alley.
Yeah, I can see why. I'm glad I have my boots on. This is so neat. We're at the exit point of this lava flow tube. And there's our stairs out.
The sun